planning your next trip to the great outdoors, then here are some of the best survival gadgets you need to take with you. You can use nature's natural fuel in the form of wind and solar to generate electricity using the Texenergy Infinite Air 5T. The Texenergy Infinite Air 5T is a portable wind turbine weighing 1.65 kilograms and standing at 78 centimeters tall. It has a maximum wind speed of 40 miles per hour, producing up to 5 volts of energy. 5 volts of energy doesn't really sound like a lot, but it can power lamps, heaters, and your smartphone charger. The turbine comes with a solar panel with 2 USB-A hubs. So if the wind is not blowing very hard, you can still get some energy from solar energy to power your important items. Carrying large kegs of water when you're hiking or out in the wild is a sure way of burning yourself out before reaching your goal. To overcome that challenge, you should get the Fontus Airo, which is a self-filling water bottle. Oh no, it doesn't wheel itself to the stream or the nearest gas station to get water. But if it could do that, then it's not a bad idea. What the Fontus Airo does is create water through air and light. It traps moisture from the air and condenses it to form water, which is one of the smartest innovations ever. You can put it in your backpack so it functions while you're on the go, or drop it in your campsite. You'll never have to worry about getting dehydrated in the middle of nowhere again. If you prefer biking, you can get the Fontus Ryde, which is designed for bikes. You simply attach it to the corner of your bike's handle, and as you move, the bottle traps moisture and condenses it to water. Fontus seems to be at the forefront of creating easy-to-use automatic refill water bottles. When you're doing any survival activities, the most important thing to consider is how light your essential tools are in case of danger. If you're carrying an axe and machete plus ropes, you can reduce the weight on your shoulders by opting for the Omniblade. The Omniblade is a lightweight 3-in-1 tool that has a machete, saw, and tomahawk with a 21-feet paracord. The unique paracord handle of this tool is very handy and easy to grip, providing a comfortable experience for users. One handle allows you to use the machete and saw, while the other allows you to throw the axe at a precise angle without fail, so you can live out your ninja dream. If you love surviving in nature, hit the subscribe button on the channel so you can find more important gadgets to make your next nature trips easy. In the great outdoors, your biggest problem is not running out of food or water. Realistically, you can survive up to 3 days without water and around 2 weeks without food. The biggest problem you'll encounter is lack of sleep, which is usually associated with bad sleeping bags. What's the solution? Getting the Tact Bivvy 2.0. They've made one version before this new one, and this one is the improved sleeping bag you need. The Tact Bivvy 2.0 comes with a stuff sack, which allows you to reuse the sleeping bag by storing it in the sack. It has a para-tinder drawstring with an exposed core that you can use to start a fire in dire situations. Now, let's get into the core of the sleeping bag, which is made out of heat echo material. Heat echo was originally designed for NASA astronauts to help them combat the sub-zero temperatures in space by staying warm. So think of how effective it would be here on Earth. Attached to the sleeping bag is 120 decibel whistle that allows you to call for help when you're in danger. The bag has an attached carabiner for you to clip to your backpack. You can now sleep easy in the woods without worrying about frostbite. If you've spent a lot of time in the woods, you know that regular, thick socks provide almost zero protection from the cold. Your best option is the SEALSKINZ waterproof cold weather socks. From the name alone, you should already know what to expect because these socks have the most stretchy material in the waterproof sock market. This stretchy material allows for comfortability, breathability, and an incredible fit with flat seams that prevent blisters and friction. It moves moisture away from the skin using osmosis, so you don't have to worry about sweaty feet from overheating. The best part of these socks is its waterproof ability, which means you can easily run with only the socks and not have to worry about it soaking through and hindering your escape. In conjunction with the US military, XStat developed the XStat 30 that is the first injectable wound treatment. When you're in the woods, your chances of getting serious injuries are high, and how fast can you get to the hospital? With the XStat 30, you simply have to inject micro sponges into your wound to stop hemorrhaging and external bleeding too, so it's easier to get help. It has an intuitive applicator that makes it easy to use with or without training to ensure you're never stranded. It can easily be stored in your pockets or backpack and assembled in seconds. Next, we're talking about the Dugdale FHS D2, which is a very handy knife. The knife is held in place within its sheath using a bolt-action mechanism. It has a circular ring in the middle and hollow edge that allows you to effectively grip the knife with a high level of comfort. It has a 9.6 centimeter blade and a length of 20 centimeters that's easy to fit into anywhere. If you're just starting out learning to survive in the great outdoors, consider getting the SOL Origin Compact Survival Kit. It was created for the average person that's not used to backpacking to use. It consists of 8 folding knives, a 15-hour LED light and whistle, aluminum foil, firelight, fire striker, tinder, safety wire, signal mirror, snap swivel, fishing kit, and sewing kit. It has everything you need to survive outdoors and more. The kit is waterproof with a rugged and pocket-sized ABS case to hold everything together. Compared to other survival kits, it's affordable but made of low-quality materials. So it shouldn't be your first option if you're going very far away from your comfort zone. No hate for Australia, but we are all aware of the dangerous animals that reside in the area. Imagine what kind of scary ones would be in the woods. For the Australian market, the Spika Strike Gaiter should be in your shoe closet if you love hiking in the woods because it protects against snake bites. It's made of heavy-duty PU bonded canvas that provides an armor for your lower feet and harnesses your boot, leaving no part exposed. When a snake strikes and tries to bite you, you won't be fazed because it can't get to your skin. The boots have a 4-way closure system to ensure there's no entrance for other smaller animals or insects. Why haven't you added this to your cart yet? Also, why haven't you added our channel to your list yet? Simply hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. We're backtracking to the topic of compactness when hiking. Instead of carrying a large toolbox, get the SwissTech Micro Key Max keychain. It looks incredibly small and weak, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools you'd take on your journey. It features 19 tools including Phillips screwdrivers, pliers, flat screwdrivers, wire cutter, hand drill, bottle opener, ruler extension, and hex wrench. These tools always come in handy when you're setting up your tent, fixing your solar panel, or cutting wood. It's great to have all the tools you need at your disposal when hiking. Animals are sneaky, but you can be sneakier with the 5th Ops Infrared Perimeter Silent Alarm. It utilizes infrared light technology with a 940 nanometer signal that's invisible to the naked eye. It's a tripline activated intrusion alarm that alerts only the observer when an intruder is close by. The signal can be seen up to 1 mile away with 3rd generation night vision viewers. It's a great tool for campers to help them escape before danger looks at them in the face. Nature is very diverse, so it's no surprise when terrains change without warning, and you have to strategize before moving forward. However, the K10 hiking crampons ensure you stay on course, no matter the terrain. It features 10 independent spikes that are quarter long to help you maneuver terrains by providing a stable platform. At the front and back of the crampons are buckles that you can simply click to lock and unlock. You can also hike in the snow with it because it's incredibly lightweight and snow release skins. So at the click of the buckles, accumulated snow in the crampons will be released for you to continue your journey. How easy will staying in the woods be if your tent could also be used as a raincoat and poncho? The Tent's Former is a transforming tent that can serve as a poncho and rain cover. When you set it up as a tent, the poncho sleeves serve as air vents to regulate temperature within the tent. It's made with YKK zippers that connect with a hoop and loop closure to ensure maximum safety. After backpacking all day, you can simply take off your jacket and turn it into a comfortable tent to sleep at night. The survival laces are made up of Survivor Cord XT parachute cord that was originally designed for the US Special Forces before being adapted for outdoor survival purposes. Each lace comprises 4 mm wide MIL-style nylon, boot sheaths that contain all the essential survival items you need. It has a nylon fishing line, fire tinder, and Kevlar utility strand. We don't think we will have to tell you what you need ropes for in an emergency, but they can be used to knock out an attacker or climb out of a hole. Sometimes you may be blocked by high branches when you're in the great outdoors, and you can easily clear them from the ground with the Camelus high-limb branch saw. The high-limb saw has a paracord handle that gives you a good grip to ensure you're safe. It's lightweight, so you don't have to struggle too much, and the blades allow you to cut the branch in a forward and backward motion. Which of these survival gadgets are you taking on your next outdoor trip? Let us know in the comments section. For more videos, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.